Hey guys, in this video we'll be learning how to draw a flower of life mandala. It's a sacred geometrical technique of drawing a flower of life mandala. And this is Abhinaya here. So the first step is to find the center point of the paper. To find the center point of the paper, we need to measure the paper and divide it into equal half. My paper is 20 centimeter on all the sides, so I'm marking at 10 centimeter. So once you mark on all the sides, we'll be joining those lines and finding the center point. So now let's join the markings and find the center point of the paper. So I'm marking the center portion alone. I don't want an entire line in the paper. So I'm just joining these two markings and finding the center point. So now I have the center point of my paper. I'm going to take my compass and measure 3 centimeters. So this 3 centimeter in my compass will remain the same. I will not change it during this course of drawing. So we are going to create circles with this 3 centimeter. So make sure your compass is properly set to 3 centimeters. And using this center point, I'm going to draw my first circle. So flower of life is a combination of circles. So this is my first circle. So now the first circle is done. I am going to actually take any point in this circle as my center point, and I'm going to draw my second circle. So you don't need to worry, just choose any point and do your second circle. So now this second circle has created two new intersection points in my first circle. So from now on we are going to take these intersection points as our center point, and we are going to continue drawing circles. So the third circle is on the intersection point. So this third circle will also create a new intersection point. We will be taking that as our center point and we'll be continuing the circle. So this is the pattern. We'll be creating new intersection points and we'll be taking that intersection point as our center point and we'll be continuing the circle. So I have created 6 petals by drawing 7 circles. So this is the first step. So this pattern is called as seed of life. To get a flower of life pattern, we'll be creating more circles with the intersection points that we have created. So I already have 6 petals and 6 intersection points that I created. So I'm marking them. So we are going to take these new intersection points as center point and we'll be drawing circles. So with the new intersection points that I've created, I am drawing my circles. So I haven't changed the measurement in the compass. This is 3 centimeters. So with the 6 new intersection points I have created, I am drawing circles. So when you keep drawing circles in the intersection points that you are creating, it will automatically create a pattern. So make sure you're not deviating from the measurement and just keep drawing circles with the intersection points that you have created. So now the second set of circles has been drawn. These circles have created new intersection points. Like I have got 6 new intersection points with the second set of circles that I did. So I am going to take these intersection points as my center point and I'm going to draw another set of circles. So totally we have done 3 set of circles. The first set of circles has created the seed of life pattern like the 6 petals, and with those intersection points we have created another 6 set of circles, and those intersection points are now used and I am actually creating another set of circles. So it's just a pattern. You just need to create circle and create intersection points and keep drawing circles. That's it. Don't get confused. Now the same thing repeats. First I have created that circle, and then now this. Now again I have created new intersection points. I'm just marking them. So we are going to take these points as our center point, and I'm going to continue drawing circle. I am not changing the measurement. It's 3 centimeter. Let's stick on to that. So these are the fourth set of circles that we're going to draw. These are the last set of circles. So let's get it started. So this is how it should look. The center point is marked. The center point, you need to make sure that from the center point you are actually drawing a hexagon pattern around it. Based on the size of the paper, you can create many circles and expand the flower of life pattern and get the hexagon. But I wanted to actually have a small hexagon because I want to create a mandala around the flower of life pattern. So this is the flower of life pattern. I am bringing out the hexagon. Make sure the hexagon is properly placed. So you can erase the extra pencil markings around it, and we'll be creating a mandala around this flower of life pattern. So I'm erasing the extra pencil markings because it's disturbing me. So now we have got the flower of life pattern. This is the pattern. So I am going to use my compass and create a circle around the flower of life pattern. This is going to be the start of my mandala design. So I have actually drawn a circle. So to give a closure to the flower of life pattern in the center. So around this I am going to create a mandala. So it's going to be a simple mandala. I don't want to complicate much because the concentration should be on the flower of life pattern. I am using a Uniball Air black pen, and I'm drawing on the flower of life pattern. So once after drawing, I'll be starting my mandala pattern around the flower of life pattern. So to start the mandala around the flower of life pattern, I'm using my Pro Circle, and I'm going to mark 10 degrees around it. So for every 10 degrees from 0, I'm going to make a marking. So this marking will help me get the framework for the mandala. So once the marking is done, I'm joining the markings from the center. I'm not actually drawing the lines inside the flower of life pattern. I'm just joining the center point with these markings outside the flower of life pattern. And now I'm creating few circles around it so that these circles will help me to design the mandala around the pattern. So I'm just measuring randomly and creating 2-3 circles around. So this is my framework for the mandala around the flower of life pattern. So I am not touching the pattern inside. I'm just keeping it intact and creating a mandala design around it. So I'm just creating few circles now. So this is how the framework looks. Center portion is the flower of life pattern, and the framework outside for mandala. So now I'm actually drawing the mandala designs. So use all the circles and the lines that you created as your guidelines for your design, so that your pattern will actually look symmetrical. So I am actually drawing very simple designs. I don't want to complicate much. As I said, I want the concentration to be on the flower of life pattern. So yeah, that's the designing that I'm doing around it. So I'm using pigment pens from Snowman and Sakura. So these are the two predominant brands that I use when it comes to pigment pens. So now the second layer of mandala has been drawn. So I just wanted to create a very simple pattern. I'm repeating the same kind of pattern that I did on the first layer with a little change in it. So adding colors is always fun and it creates interest and it will make you actually feel better when you draw. So I am using an Artline doodling pen. It comes in different colors and I'm using a violet color pen. So let me add a little color in between to create some fun in the mandala project. So now I'm actually adding a small pattern, a detail inside the flower of life pattern. So I'm using my violet color pen, and you can even try coloring using watercolors or color pencils. It's up to you how to actually design it. So get creative, try all the patterns that you like to try. So that's how we make our mandala look interesting. So now I'm drawing the last layer to the mandala. I have actually given black and violet alternatively in the mandala so that it will look interesting. So the last layer I'm using Uniball air pen because the pattern is getting bigger and I want thicker lines. And this Uniball air pen is one amazing pen, and I would highly recommend any doodling artist, mandala artist to have this. It works wonderfully on any surfaces like cold press papers, handmade papers, even you on a soft wooden coasters. This pen works really well. So I would recommend you guys to get that. So I'm actually drawing some intricate detail inside the pattern. So I don't want to leave a lot of gaps. So I am trying to actually fill in with details. So you can try to actually color them as well. It's up to you how you wanted to finish it. And yeah, this is kind of meditative for me to detail inside a mandala. I take my own time when it comes to detailing. So take your own time and finish the detailing part. And that's it, guys. This is the sacred geometrical method of creating a flower of life pattern. In the description below, I have given what is a sacred geometry and what is flower of life. Please do read them. It will be helpful, and hope you enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe to my channel and watch my other videos and let me know your feedbacks. It means a lot to me. And if you guys are gonna try this mandala, do send me the pictures, and I'll be really happy to see them. Thank you so much, guys. Take care and stay safe.